have seen one hell of a tournament so far. So many matches so far today going down, and now we're seeing OpTic versus OpTic. Nation versus Gaming. Gaming on match point. If Nation wants to stay alive, for all the OpTic Nation fans at home, how do they bring it back here on Freight Blitz?
It's going to be a tough one. They got two Freights back-to-back coming up against Gaming that is in form right now. They're slaying out of their mind. Nadeshot was getting the aces easily on that search and destroy. It's just going to be a hard task for Nation, but it is possible. This Freight Blitz is where it starts. A lot of momentum comes out of this map if you win it. So they need to play it slow off the start, make sure they hold the middle maps of the trains, making sure that Gaming cannot just overflow them. Look at Adam throwing out some swag.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, there's a reason to come to the arena. Free shirts, man. Well, that's not the only thing that's free. We got a free show coming on Tuesday, guys. If you're a fan of the OpTic crew, you're going to want to check out OpTic Plays Advanced Warfare. They're getting a free sample. 3 p.m. Eastern this Tuesday. OpTic will be streaming live only on MLG.tv/OpTic. I'm flying out to the OpTic house. We're going to be taking a look at Advanced Warfare's Codcaster mode for the first time. Super excited for this promotion. And of course, you can watch your favorite players playing this one live on MLG.tv. We have an amazing best of 5 series. Can Nation bring it back? We're about to find out. They need a big win on Blitz. Maven and Benson, take it away.
All right, welcome back. I'll tell you what, quick shout out. You saw Adam Apicella down there throwing the shirts out. He's the one that put all of this together. Yep. Incredible stuff. Give him a round of applause. Just amazing. But also to note, you see the guns on that guy? He's got to be careful. He's throwing those shirts. He's going to put a hole in somebody's chest. He's got a cannon.
He's a big dude.
He bench presses at least 95 pounds.
Could bench press both of those.
Yeah.
It's scary. But OpTic Gaming versus OpTic Nation. We have OpTic Gaming 2-0 in the lead. And you said it's pretty much redemption day.
Yeah.
OpTic Gaming got some redemption against Rise. Can they now do the same thing against OpTic Nation? Last time these two teams met, Nation gave them a swift 3-0. Of course, that is not going to happen this time. The key players to watch, though, in this Blitz, Ricky with a 1.05 overall KD, a 0.94 Blitz KD. And of course, Nation, 0.92 overall, and a 1.14 Blitz KD. These stats, of course, are only when OpTic Gaming meet OpTic Nation. A big shout out, of course, to COD_stats for giving all these amazing stats throughout the weekend. But the important thing to know is look how close that Blitz cap per game is. 4 for Ricky and a 4.25 for Nate.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nadeshot, we've talked since really the beginning. I mean, he's been a great S&D player, great just OBJ. We don't have a lot of just OBJ players kind of left, and he's one of the best without question, especially when it comes to those sneak caps. You know, they talked over there. TP feels the same way I do. This is one that favors OpTic Gaming, especially when they're firing all cylinders. When they're all slaying like this, I just don't know if Nation can keep up. And we saw Indy blew OpTic Nation off the map in this same game type. We'll see if Gaming can do the same. Crowd, get it going. Let's see if Gaming can pull the 3-0 or if Nation can climb back in it.
It's funny, I actually just saw OpTic Hex up in the plane lounge just sneaking a little head outside of the window. He was a bit too afraid maybe to watch this game. Well, I was trying to be nice, you know, that's mean. But OpTic Nation, OpTic Gaming, Blitz Freight game number 3. OpTic Gaming with a 2-0 advantage. Can they finish it out here on Blitz Freight? The next 3 maps will be Freight if OpTic Nation can hang on.
Get comfortable.
For me, the play to watch is going to be this guy on your screen right now. It's Miracles. He needs a big game, not only in the slaying category, but in the caps. He's been playing really well throughout the entire tournament, but this is the game he needs to make it count.
All right, Benjamin, let's get it going. Miracles here mid-map on that famous head glitch spot. See if anyone pushes gate side. He's going to pick up 1B down, but he actually will lose that gunfight. 2 down for Nation early. Make it 3. Killer's going to have to play some defense as the aggression's going to be coming here out of OpTic Gaming. We'll watch Scump. He's going to be the player that's going to work this left side possible flank. He's going to go up top, actually. 3 down again. 1 already in. Scump's in a god spot here. He's going to be a nightmare for Nation to deal with.
Yeah, Scumpy's saying, oh, hello, 4 down. I know exactly where these Nation players are going to be spawning. Should actually be able to get a couple of kills. He has 1. There's another one. Immediately pre-aiming to see if anyone from Nation is going to challenge him. Meanwhile, OpTic Gaming racking up the caps. Clayster 3-0 with a cap. Proofy 1-0 with a cap. That's Clayster's second cap, but Scumpy really just doing such a good job controlling the spawns. There was another player down there that Scump didn't actually see. And Nation need to get rid of Scumpy from up here. It's such a big power position.
I've said this 100 times for this map. If you lose the mid-map fight and you're on this side as Nation, the first minute or 2 are going to be brutal because of this exact thing. Oh, God, I had to reload. Not able to pick up the last one. But we're a minute 20 into this one. 4-0 lead for OpTic Gaming. Incredible stuff. They want to just put the dagger in Nation right now, Benson.
I mean, there's firing all cylinders, and then there's exactly what Gaming are doing right now. This is a brutal start for OpTic Nation off the break. I mean, as you said, we're hardly even beginning, and everyone is heating up. You got Scump 6-1, Proofy 6-1 with 2 caps, Clayster 3-2 with 2 caps as well. Nadeshot 5-2. He hasn't got any caps because the rest of his team are going to get it, but he's going to slide in his first one. A 5-0 lead to OpTic Gaming with not even 2 minutes played, mate.
I mean, at this pace, we're looking at like a 25-0. That's what we're on pace for right now anyways. Nadeshot picks one up, going to switch to Scump. He's going to be concussed here mid-map, going to try and shoot across. Difficult sub-battle there for him. We'll see here as Nadeshot just playing kind of defensively, shooting there at B-Dom, able to pick up, that's Killa, 2 down right now for Nation. Still playing a bit of defense here, second story, just holding everyone at that mid-map.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of just holding, as you said, and he now allows his teammates to push up. Scump and Proof getting a couple of kills. Unfortunately, Scumpy not able to pick that one up. Nadeshot actually completely out of ammo. He's going to have to switch up his weapon. Picks up another Vector, but another point was ran in there. That was by Proofy, who again is having a sensational game. 9-2, 3 caps. I want to have a look at exactly what Proofy's doing. He needs to get a defensive kill. Pre-fires, calls it out. Luckily, Clayster there to clean up, and Clayster now is going to have a big chore to do. Manages to get a big defensive kill as well, but OpTic Nation are trying to flood this gaming base.
All right, they're continuing to heat up. Like you said, this is nuts. And, this is scarily, it's eerily similar to what I saw in the OpTic Nation versus Envy series. They lost the first 2. They played this exact map. I said, can they climb back? And they got blown out. And right now, it's terrifying. But I'll tell you what, we've got 2 minutes left. OpTic's playing so well. Let's throw this to a Turtle Beach team chat and hear what's working right for them.
Backboy right now. He's done. That's a free kill. Come on. Nice. Let's go, guys. Let's go. One's got to be holding up front, man. Hold our weight, yes. Close our front.
I'm out front. No, he's front weight.
Let's go. Bottom right. Front brown, one shot, beat down with white train. Beat down, come beat down. Last guy front brown, I think. Keep going. Keep pushing. 3 dead. Play cast. That's it. Hey, watch it. You got that? Let's go. He went white. Good kill. Keep it up. Front brown. I got green. Go for everybody go. Everybody go. I got it. One shot under there, Matt. Literally. Tag him. Let's go. Go. One's on the base, Matt. One scored. One's in the base, Matt. Watch out, Matt. Watch out, Matt. You got it. Back right. Back right. Two minutes, Ricky, kill him. 2 minute alley. Make sure it's not even open. What are they doing? Yo, one shot, man. Middle alley and bottom brown, one shot. One shot up and track. I'm watching beat up. I'm stunned really hard. That's one. Right door. Killing me on Ricky. White train dead. White door, watch out. It's Mir, we're going to kill on bones. Little death. Keep pushing. Mir's white train. From an eye. White. Yeah, it's green train. Shoot at me, I need help. Let's come on. Let's go. 2-2, we're missing kill on Ricky. Now we can get out. White door, kill the white door. He hasn't pushed yet. Is he yelling the next? One shot in the back, man. Bottom brown. You're fine. No, beat up. One shot. Let's go, guys! White train. White train weak. They can still score? No. He shouldn't be.
Maven Nature is 17-8 at the end of that first side. OpTic Gaming with an 8-point lead, 10-2. And at one point, you even heard Nature saying, "Guys, what are they doing?"
No. I think it was Clay said, "What are they doing?" Because they didn't. I think they had open or underneath open or something like that. And he's like, "What are they doing?" I don't know what they're doing either. Because right now, OpTic Gaming is blowing them off the map. And Freight Blitz today has not been a fun time for OpTic Nation. I think in total they're down like 25 caps today just in this game type alone. You got to feel for them, but at the same time, Gaming, they're bringing it.
They really are. It's just crazy listening to how quick the communication was and how on point it was as well. Proofy with 15 kills, Scumpy with 16 kills as well. So OpTic Gaming just becoming slaying animals, and this is what you really expect from a team like this. As Scumpy just turns around, gets a real quick 2-piece. The only question for me right now, Maven, is who's going to finish with the most kills on OpTic Gaming?
Yeah, this is exactly what it is. And, this not just for OpTic Gaming, kind of what we talked about for every team this event. It's going to be the team that has all 4 going. And right now, what we've seen in this series is everyone is getting it done. And again, it's not what we saw Friday from OpTic, but they are right now. Everyone, a whole squad bringing it right now. one cap goes through for Nation. Still down 7, though. 4 minutes to play. We're watching Scumpy, the player above him. We'll see how he decides to play out. Probably will open front door. We'll see if he wraps around gate side. But Bose gets another. So 6-point lead. They're coming back a little bit here.
They are, but can they manage to do it enough? Ricky's going to be left last man up, and I want to see a little bit more of OpTic Nation, but the base is going to be completely overrun. OpTic Gaming flooding it. Ricky is able to get one, but OpTic Gaming with just such good control over the enemy base. You've got Scump and Clay essentially just lining up, waiting to get a cap. Can Proofy try and push down this left-hand lane? Gaming get another cap, so 12-4 now, the lead. And it looked like OpTic Nation were making a little bit of a comeback there, getting some momentum, but almost as immediately.
Oh my, not able to pick that up. Unfortunately, a bit of a skip there as he hit the ground, not able to finish the shots. Nade shot here, gets one, B-Dom. Gonna rotate white. Are they gonna send two?
Wow, 2 on the ground.
That's, you say in this map, you want someone to be going underneath kind of constantly. You can get sneak caps in. You don't always see 2 go through, but they're going to get an easy, look at the minimap. They've got this locked down. That's an easy cap, and also gate side lockdown. He's going to force them to spawn out red side lumber. There you see the spawn back red. This is going to be at least one more cap. They're going to have to overextend or rotate back. It looks like they're going to decide to rotate back, but it's too late. He got the cap.
And as well, another plane pushing underground. This is going to be Proofy, and there's nobody from Nation covering this underground side right now. And Proof can just have his way with OpTic Nation if they're not careful. He managed to pick up one, couldn't find the second. Nadeshot last man alive. He's actually underground, so OpTic Nation will be able to get a couple of caps here. But this is the big kill. Can Ricky shut down Nadeshot? No, he can't. There was one more player around there. I believe it was Killer. Killer did clean up Nadeshot there, so OpTic Nation trying to mount a little bit of a comeback. You got Embos around the outside of OpTic Gaming's base, desperately trying to make some plays. If he opens this door, there's going to be a gaming player in there. He goes for the pre-fire, doesn't connect with anything. Killer's going to get a cap, and OpTic Gaming are just letting a few caps slip through here. 14-6 is the lead, but 2 minutes 20. Embos needs to cap this. He can't afford to not.
It's certainly not impossible. They're bringing it back. They're down 7. They can get it done, but they've got to just keep firing. It's got to be rally, rally, rally. But unfortunately, for OpTic Gaming, they can just continue to trade. Really, they can just overextend over and over and over again and keep this one going. But there it is. They're only down 6 now, Benjamin. Can this be done?
This would be such an epic comeback. It really would. They're getting completely outslain. It just comes down to strategies. Finally, Miracles recognizes that they're pushing underground. This is a big gunfight, and he actually shuts down Proofy. Another cap comes in from OpTic Nation. Maven, is this real life? Nation players are queuing up. Embos is going to get another kill. 4 seconds left on that hardpoint. Gaming finally managed to trade one back. If he slides this one home, which he does, it's a 5-point game going into the last minute 30.
All right, this is going to be tight. I mean, really, Gaming just has to sneak through a couple more while they deal with this pressure from Nation, but this is a valiant effort out of OpTic Nation. 90 seconds left. Let's take a look here. Bo's going to drop. Good defense there from Scump. He actually picked up 2 there. That's a big 2-piece to stop the rally that was coming out of OpTic Nation. Miracles here, trying to get across mid-map. Shots coming in, gets 1. We'll switch to Bo's. He's playing defense. He didn't see that player. And this, just a matter of seconds here. Not much longer, and this one's going to be mathematically possible.
is waiting to get the nail in the coffin cap. He's going to be getting it, and that is going to be a 17-10 point lead. It looked like OpTic Nation were mounting a just unreal comeback, but it wasn't to be. Embo's trying to push through. Nadeshot shuts him down as well, and OpTic Gaming gets sweet revenge on OpTic Nation with a swift 3-0 dispatch of their brother team.
I mean, how good does this feel? They lose twice to Rise at Nashville, one in like a real embarrassing 3-0, and then that 5-game series that ended up knocking them out. They had the 3-0 loss to Nation in one day. They bounced them both out. 6 games total. See you later.
You got to be feeling good, and going back to what TP and Krim said earlier on in the day, you have to forget about your bad games. Like yesterday, it just didn't seem like the OpTic Gaming that we all expect to see on a regular basis, but today, completely different team. And I'm expecting to go on a little bit of a run now.
Yeah, you figure out your bad games, but if you're OpTic Nation, it's going to be tough to forget Warhawk S&D and Freight Blitz. You played them twice today. They got crushed both times. They've got some work to do. That's pretty obvious. They've got to get back. There we go. There's a shot of the squad.
Scumpy dropping 30 once again in respawn. Phenomenal player, really is. And OpTic Gaming just did everything they possibly could there. They just looked so lethal. Nation could not hang on to the hype train that is OpTic Gaming. The crowd making some noise for OpTic Gaming with the 3-0 of OpTic Nation, like we said. But I'm curious to find out, Maven, what our analysts have to say about that series, because that was very quick. Puckett, I think you're down there with TP, so over to you.
All right. Thank you, Benson. Of course, a fantastic match here as we see Gaming looking like the Gaming we know and the Gaming we saw at X Games. They had a rough Friday, but they're back today, TP.
Maybe if they did this on day one, they'd have an easier time in the winner bracket. I don't know, but you can't complain about that. 2 3-0s today, taking out Rise pretty easily, and then that match was just obliteration as well. So once again, came down to that search and destroy. Nation just couldn't pull it out. I feel like that's what Nation needed to win to gain some sort of momentum back in the series, but OpTic just slaying way too strong for them and just making it look easy, to be honest.
Nadeshot reminding everyone why he should be considered one of the best, if not the best, S&D player in the game right now. Looking phenomenal once again, but really the story of this tournament has been upsets early and then what we expect later on. I think the biggest upset, though, may have been Most Wanted over Denial, and that's who OpTic Gaming is going to have to face off against tomorrow. They'll be playing for top 3. Both teams already in the top 4, but if you guys missed the action earlier, Noble, really the Cinderella story, is still alive. They'll be playing against Envy tomorrow. At this point, 4 teams left. Who is the favorite in your mind, TP?
I mean, I think Envy's looked the strongest overall. They stayed in the winner bracket. They're slaying out of their minds. It looks like they're in G3 form. So it's either them or OpTic for me right now. If OpTic plays like that tomorrow, it's going to be hard for every other team.
All right, well, we have just one more day of Call of Duty Ghost here at MLG. Let's send it back up to the casters, Maven and Benson.
Thank you very much, Puckett and TP. Fantastic series to really end the night of.
I'm sweating. It was intense.
It did get a little bit intense, but
yeah,
it's worth mentioning, we should take this time now to really look at that winners bracket and, just update any one of you have missed any hours at all of the Season 3 finals. There you can see exactly what happened. Round 1, Team Envious shut down Most Wanted. They went on into the semis where they beat OpTic Nation 3-0. So that sets up them in the winners bracket final. On the other side of the bracket, Noble 3-1 on Rise. And then the big upset was the 3-1 on Denial Maven. That sets up a Team Envious versus Noble winners bracket final, which nobody would have predicted.
I mean, if we talked before today, I say 3-0 Envy over Noble. But after seeing stuff today and how this, it's just been this revenge of all these teams winning you don't expect to, or just getting it back at people from prior events or online, whatever it is, I have no idea how to pick that one. I know you've already said you think it's going to be Noble.
Honestly, I think Noble could do it. They won at Nashville 3-0, and then Envy got sweet revenge at Nashville again with another 3-0.
Yeah, so now it's their turn to serve.
That's my logic, right?
Yeah. All right, so losers bracket we'll show you next. We'll walk you through this one and give you an idea of what we'll be looking at going forward. So, Ben, let's hear it.
I mean, Most Wanted versus FaZe in round 1. Most Wanted took that. So that's UMG Nashville's champions.
First
eliminated. Bang.
First
just gone. And then Most Wanted 3-0 Denial. So that was everyone else's team that thought could potentially make it to the final. Gone.
Well, Denial, again, possibly the favorite. From favorite to out of the tournament, what, about just under 2 hours?
It was ridiculous. And on the other side of that bracket, of course, it's basically the revenge bracket, if you will. OpTic Gaming, a 3-0 against Rise Nation, who beat them twice at UMG Nashville. Then OpTic Gaming, a 3-0 against OpTic Nation, who beat them 3-0 at UMG Dallas. And that sets up, of course, a loser semi of Most Wanted versus OpTic Gaming. And
that's
going into
ridiculous.
that, I don't even know.
Ridiculous.
What to think about
I'm
that.
really pumped for that one.
To me, it depends on which team turns up. If we have OpTic Gaming from day 1, Most Wanted are taking that. If we have OpTic Gaming from today, Most
Wanted today, though, too.
That's the point. There's so many different factors going into that. But as well as that, let's take a look at the prizing of the Season 3 finals so far. As you can see, in 7th place, FaZe and Rise Nation. They're walking away with 3,000 each. Then in joint 5th place, Denial Esports and OpTic Nation. They're taking away 4,000 each. So, of course, that leaves 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th still up for grabs.
The big money is where it's at, and that is what we will figure out tomorrow on Elimination Sunday. That's when the fun begins for us. The fun begins for the viewers. The players get as pumped as they can. I cannot wait.
Well, speaking of tomorrow, mate, let's take a look at tomorrow's schedule. At 12 p.m. Eastern, OpTic Gaming versus Most Wanted. That's going to be followed around about 1 p.m. Eastern, Team Envious versus Noble. At 3:30, we have the losers final. And at 5 p.m., the championship match. Cannot wait for that. And remember, guys, this schedule is an accelerated schedule. So if the games get finished before that time, they will start before that time. So it's just a rough estimate.
Yeah, I know we've had series last 2.5 hours with whether it's like a replay of a blitz. We have a game 5, sometimes like a 6-game series, and then you have a couple 3-0s in a row. So that's really key. Tell your friends, accelerated schedule, because they could start a little bit sooner than you may expect it. But for everyone at home, thank you. This has been a blast. What a fantastic series we just had.
Unbelievable day 2 live here from Columbus, Ohio in the MLG TV Arena, the first event, and what an event it has been to kick off this arena.
Place.
It's absolutely unreal. And to be honest, I just can't wait now for tomorrow, mate.
Tomorrow is going to be amazing. action, 12 o'clock Eastern. Get ready. Start tweeting the stream now. Set up some 60-inch plasma. Bring over 12 of your friends. Order some Chipotle delivery catering service. Just get fired up. It's going to be incredible. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 Eastern.